my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jess and I love doing DIY, making clothes in a simply but pretty way. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you another idea how to transform a men's shirt into a pursley tie front crop top. This crop top is just a perfect one for me to wear these days because it's getting hot here recently. And in case you don't know, I'm currently living in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. It's a country in Southeast Asia and it's hot here most of the times. So I hope you will like this tutorial and let's get started. The men's shirt I use for this DIY is double XL size in the white color. The first step is removing the front pocket. After that, I cut the neck and unsew the seams from the shoulder to the back. Because of that, the new shoulder lines are not equal, so I cut the front shoulder line around 2 cm to make it equal to the back line. Then sewing to connect them together to have a new shoulder line. Seam at the top of the sleeve to create a puffy for the crop top. I use the maximum thread length of the straight stitching to make a loose seam. Remember, the puffy should be around the new shoulder line only. I fold the end of the fabric inside 2 times and sew to finish the end of the sleeve. To make the puffy at the end of the sleeve, I draw a line at 5 cm from the end of the sleeve. Then I cut along the rectangle with 3 cm width and around 50 cm length, which is the width of the sleeve plus 2 cm. Folding 2 length sides of the rectangle inside around 1 cm to hide the cutting of the fabric. Then making the circle fabric by sewing 2 ends of the width line together. Use an elastic band with 1 cm width and around 24 cm length, which is the width of my arm. After connecting 2 ends of the elastic band together, close the small hole to finish the sleeve. The width of my shoulder is 38 centimeters. So from the end of the shoulder, at the top of the sleeve, I move to inside and mark at 20 centimeters, which is a half of my shoulder plus 1 centimeter for seam allowance. Then drawing a straight line from that mark down to the end of the shirt. From the top of the shoulder line, I measure the length of the crop top I want and mark at 40 centimeters, which is the length from the shoulder to the belly button. The area under the armpit will be the bust area of your crop top. So to make the crop top fit better at my waist and my butt, from the armpit, I mark at 24 centimeters inside, which is the half of my bust size plus 3 centimeters. Then draw a new line from the mark at the shoulder line to this mark and cut the ending line. After cutting, I connect two pieces of the back together. To the front of the crop top, I fold two pieces of the front together first. Then I mark the dip of the neck at 21 cm from the top of the original neck at the middle of the crop top. From the end of the shoulder, I mark at 9 cm inside, so the width of the neck of the crop top will be 22 cm. Then connecting the marks on the shoulder to the mark at the middle of the front. After cutting, you will have the new V-neck for the front of the crop top. To make the neck at the back, I draw a curved line with around 3 cm dip, then cutting. Because it's a tight front crop top, so at the end of each piece at the front, we'll have a long tie that we will connect to the crop top later. To make it look nicer when wearing, we should hide the connected part at the knob of the ties. Therefore, I cut the extra fabric at the end of each piece of the front crop top. I use a long rectangle with 2 cm width to finish the hem of the neck. I connect the long rectangle to the I fold the end fabric of the long rectangle inside 2 times to hide the cutting, then making the second seam. Leftover fabric to make the ties for the crop top. I fold the fabric first, then at one side of the folding fabric, I mark at 10 cm, which is the width at the end of one piece at the front crop top, plus 1 cm for seam allowance. At the other end of the folding fabric, I mark at 4 cm, which is the width of the tie that you want. Then connecting two marks at two sides together. This crop top is cute but a little sexy. It will look perfect if you mix it with a high-waisted pant like this. I hope you like this DIY and try it out. See you next week!